Are you thinking about buying a home to flip for a profit? Or are you looking for a rental property here in Calgary? Well, today we've got a foreclosure that we're going to do an analysis on. We're going to take a look at it. It needs some TLC. We're going to figure out if this one is going to be a good investment opportunity or is it just potentially a money pit. We'll go through all the numbers here before the end of the video. Let's jump into it.
My name is Drew Allum, and I'm a realtor who focuses on investment real estate. Now, why do I believe it's a good idea to invest in renovation real estate in Calgary in 2023? Well, for one, there's been thousands of people who've been moving to the city this year. So investing in and renovating these homes can create more affordable housing options for the city's growing population. And two, renovating homes that need TLC can contribute to the revitalization of neighborhoods and the overall improvement of a community's appeal. Now, from the listing details on this house, it appears to be a solid option for renovation, possibly repurposing by turning the one house into 2 suites, and it's priced where it could leave enough room after renovation to turn a profit. We're going to take a look inside. Now, I've only seen the online exterior photos of this, so this is going to be my actual first time seeing the house. We'll crunch some numbers once we have a chance to take a look inside the property and see if this one fits up as an investment. If it does, what type of investment would be best? Let's go take a look.
Okay, just about to go inside. We can see already from here that there is going to be replacement needed on the windows. As I said, you're seeing it as I see it. So, laminate flooring. This is a split level property. What's actually good about this 4-level split configuration is you've got a living space here and you've got a door off of the back here. So there's an entrance and an entrance out to the backyard, 2-piece off of here, and then the basement portion, which I'm not sure if we got lights down there. That would be a window for a bedroom. So the bedroom would be here, living space, kitchen. This would have to be storage given the height. And we've got 1, 2, and a 3rd bedroom with a full bath. Okay, the molding is going to need some work.
So that was actually quite promising. It's got a layout that can be turned into an upper suite and a legal basement suite. I wanted to take a look at that because the land is zoned RC2, which here in Calgary allows you to have 2 dwellings on the one property. Now, mainly cosmetic items would be needed to be updated if we were just looking at a standard reno, but if we're going to be looking at putting a suite in there, it could take a bit more work. But I did note, obviously, the existing paint will have to be changed, flooring, kitchen, and the existing bathrooms would need to be updated. More, obviously, if we're going to be putting some separation in there, the city also requires some stuff if we're going to be putting the basement suite in. The windows are going to have to be replaced. The roof appeared to be in fair shape from outside, and there was no signs of water leaks on the ceiling when I went into the property. But as I didn't get up on the roof with a ladder, I'll have to factor in a contingency for shingles and insulation. And as it's a split level, the part of the basement head height is actually going to be low. So that's going to leave probably enough space for just a 1-bedroom with a full bathroom, kitchen area, and storage. I didn't note any cracking in the foundation or signs of moisture in the basement, which is also a really good thing. Thumbs up there. So now that we've done a walkthrough of the property and we noted what work needs to be done, let's head back over to the desk. I'll crunch some numbers on this one.
Okay, before we decide on what we can do with this property, it's important to think who would be interested in a home like this. Well, first up, traditional buyers looking for a solid family home. All year you've heard about the number of people moving to the province and everyone needs a place to live. Some moving from other provinces have sold their more expensive homes and are now coming to Calgary able to buy their next home in cash and even live mortgage-free. Now, not all traditional home buyers are willing to buy a home that needs work, so we'll take a look at that and factor that in as to who just might be buying the property. Second up, Multi-generational families. We are seeing this more and more in Calgary today. Parents and grown children living under the same roof, or even adults now taking care of aging parents living with them in the same home. With housing costs going up, spreading these costs throughout an extended family is becoming more prevalent. Third up, who could be interested in this property? How about a live-up, rent-down buyer, also referred to as a house hacker? The fact that housing prices and interest rates have gone up, many are looking for ways to offset housing costs. If you live in the property, you can buy it for as little as 5% down and qualify for the mortgage. The rental market is strong enough right now to rent a basement suite for a significant portion of what the monthly mortgage payment would be. This mortgage helper is a great way to offset your cost of living. Who else would be interested? How about a pure investor? At this price point, many investors will be taking a look at the home. Of those investors, there could be fix and flip investors. If you specialize in renovating older homes, you would renovate the house to appeal to the other three buyer types that I'd mentioned. Fix it up and hope one of them buys it from you. Also, if we're talking about investors, it could be a buy and hold investor. With the ability to create separate living spaces in this house you can rent, you'll be able to add much needed housing to Calgary's market by turning a single home into 2 rentable suites. If your rents are more than the monthly cost to maintain the property, you'll have yourself a cash flowing asset. Now, as we are interested in the property for investment, let's look now at its ARV, which stands for its after repair value. What could this home be worth after all repairs were finished? Also, if we were to sell it after, how long would it likely take to sell? So, taking a look at the data, we found 6 homes that are most comparable with similar size and layout that transacted in just the last 60 days. 4 of them had no garage, just like our subject, but had basement suites. 1 had a double garage and a completely modern renovation, but an unfinished lower level, again like the home we just saw. No suite. The interesting thing, they all sold between $535,000 to $540,000. What about the time it took to sell? The homes with 3 bedrooms up, like our subject, all accepted offers within 15 to 60 days, while the homes with only 2 bedrooms above grade took between 60 to 90 days to find buyers, showing that homes with more bedrooms for the family still proved to be more popular. 1 home completed the legalization process with the city and was listed $15,000 more than the rest. They just received an offer within the first week of listing. So having a basement suite is a good idea, but having a fully compliant and legal basement suite is likely to sell for more and be in more demand today. Considering what similar homes are selling for, at this price, there should be quite a bit of interest in this house. It's listed, get this, $335,000. Are there restrictions on who can actually purchase though? The listing notes indicate it's controlled by the Court of King's Bench. That indicates it's likely a foreclosure. The previous owner wasn't able to make their payments and got foreclosed upon, unfortunately. The agent notes also indicate that the offers must be unconditional, so there's no contingency for an inspection condition or protection in case you're unable to get financing once you present an offer. So while anyone can buy this house, it's likely best suited for someone who has a fair understanding of the pros, cons, and restrictions to buying foreclosures here in Alberta. Also, as the courts are looking to sell the house as is, it should go to someone who is prepared for any unforeseen issues and has the cash to deal with them. Reviewing our notes from the renovation ideas, let's look at creating the basement suite option. Cosmetic updates, again, we noted for the upper level included paint, trim, flooring, and updates to the kitchen and bathrooms. All new windows, also separating from the 3rd level down to create that basement suite, adding a 2nd kitchen, another full bathroom, plus a bedroom with egress window. A 2nd laundry area should also be added to the upper suite, and don't forget to budget for the roof just in case. The other comparables with suites didn't have a garage, so we'll leave that out for now. These again are just rough numbers, which I'll have to get quoted by contractors and will be dependent on who does the work and what materials you choose. But for the sake of the example, let's budget $115,000. Factor in legal costs and any other due diligence during the purchase. for about $1,500, targeting a sale price of $540,000 once completed. We'll note full agent fees and legal fees again when you sell of $22,210. The estimated court date is at the end of the year. So if you budget 3 months to renovate, 2 months to sell, with another 30 days for possession, that makes this a potential 6-month project. So if we've got to wait till the end of the year to get that together, you'll likely get this back to Calgary's market in summer of next year, which is not bad. Operating costs for that 6-month time frame would include utilities, vacant property insurance, taxes, etc. So let's put $5,000 for that. If you're able to buy this house in cash at its asking price, after all expenses, using contractors, full agent fees, legal fees, everything I noted, you would net approximately $60,000. If you decided to hold the house as a rental instead of selling it, you'd have spent just over $450,000 to acquire a house likely worth $540,000. You could get a mortgage for that amount or close to it, get almost all of your money back, and now have a cash flowing asset and take your original funds and look for another project. All in all, this looks to be a great opportunity, viable to either buy and hold or fix and flip. I'm not the only one who thinks so. There were already 5 offers in on this one when I spoke to the listing agent, and likely quite a few more to come before the court date comes up. So you can assume that this one is going to sell well above its asking price. There you go. Investment opportunities still exist in Calgary, even in this red hot market. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by clicking the like button and feel free to leave a comment. Let me know, is this a house you would invest in? How much is the right price for you? Better still, let me know your guess at how much you think this property will sell for in the end. Remember, the key to unlocking your next investment could be just one decision away. So keep exploring, keep questioning. My name is Drew, and I'll catch you in the next video.